What's good, y'all? It is your boy Coltrane back with another video, and today is going to be your official WWE SmackDown Live review and results for 11/21/2017. Man, the SmackDown Live after Survivor Series. Man, boy, did we have a show here. A lot to go over here. More NXT stars called up for apparently no reason at all. We have more, I believe, jobbers. I believe you can call them. I don't want to call them jobbers, but I never heard their names before. Apparently, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce are too good to not go to SmackDown Live. Okay, and as I'm gonna call this one NXT Women Invade debuting Destruction. So more NXT women that we have no idea about had debuted today on WWE SmackDown Live, man. So we're gonna go over that and much more here today. As we kick things off, Shane McMahon opened the show with a promo claiming that despite losing on Sunday, they proved that SmackDown is in fact the show. Yeah, we can only hope, man. They finally SmackDown Live did some things right tonight that Monday Night Raw did not do. So you can say they are the show for now. Hopefully they don't ruin it because other than that. Other than that, this show was great. I enjoyed the show, man. This show was good. Hopefully they can keep up the momentum. We head to Clash of Champions, and hopefully they don't make a stupid decision by giving the failure back the WWE Championship. Commissioner said that he was proud of his entire roster except for two men, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, who he entered down to the ring. The best friends came out. Sami Zayn definitely with an upper balloon to Kevin Owens music. That was great. It was more. It gets more outrageous every week, man. It was great, man. I enjoyed it. I laughed. I LOL'd. When they got in the ring, Kevin actually demanded an apology from Shane, leaving them off the Survivor Series team, claiming they would have won any of the matches that the Team Blue lost. They were so ballsy that I wondered that if their testicles have testicles. I'm surely it surely wasn't smart though. That's what the guy said for KSIC. What are you talking about, man? No, come on. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn would have legit beat anyone on the team on the team Monday Night Raw. I mean, come on, man. Bobby Roode got eliminated. And the first one eliminated. Who else? Nakamura was gone. We had freaking John Cena and Shane McMahon left. Are you kidding me? How was that? You do the math. That's almost 63 years of age. Wow. Great job, WWE. Great job, man. 63 years of age. Man, that was great. Because Shane wasn't having it, he was about to give the McMahon special. Those two words his father made famous, but he could utter the fired. He was interrupted by General Manager Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan said, "No, you're not firing these two." Daniel Bryan made it known that he was zero love for Sami and Kevin, but suggested that since the entire locker room hates them, to put them in the match first. New Day versus Sami and Kevin in the Lumberjack match featuring the entire locker room as the Lumberjacks. Backstage, Shane told Daniel he loved the idea. In fact, he was so down with what Daniel Bryan said was doing that he was going to head back to his hotel locker room, watch the entire roster kick the crap out of Owens and Zayn, followed by Daniel Bryan firing them both. He left the show in Daniel's hands. Ooh, that was very, very intriguing right there. This set of arguments feel as it was setting up something big with it when the wrestling program makes a point to tell us that the boss is leaving. The pattern is that they often set up a plot turn. Would Daniel Bryan do something outwardly to defy Shane now that he's in complete control? Would he end up firing Kevin and Sami like he wanted? Would this play into the fact that Daniel Bryan was still unhappy that Sami Man knocked him on the sheet? This backstage was structured to build to something major. So it was a bit disappointing when it didn't. They didn't build to nothing major, man. Owens and Zayn ended up winning the Lumberjack match when Corbin actually hit Bobby Roode and all the Lumberjacks started brawling. The confusion allowed Sami Zayn to win via roll-up. Owens was able to escape to the back immediately, but Sami was left there to take a beating for the New Day. Owens ran to Bryan and begged him not to fire him, which Daniel said he was never planning to. Instead, Owens is going to fight Randy Orton next week. So, You had a chance to build up storyline, but SmackDown Live didn't. Oh, and then Sami Zayn won. You could have fired them tonight, and Stephanie McMahon could have picked them up and bombed the Monday Night Raw. Wow, WWE, you ruined your golden opportunity. Golden opportunity. That's my only complaint about this match. Any NXT invasions about this show. Everything else was fine. I enjoyed everything else on the show. Well, than that, but the NXT invasions and this was disappointing. It was great, but disappointing. You had so much you could have did with this, but WWE didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it. I was a bit disappointed too. I was disappointed. Wow, man, you had the perfect opportunity to do something, man. All in all, it was a fine, but a bit underwhelming. It was. It was entirely probably this just slowly building to between Daniel and Shane, but tonight didn't add much to that. Didn't add much to that at all. Instead, going with a more standing ending with the New Day getting the measure with Vander and Sammy, going to the status quo after teasing more enticing options, a kayfabe firing or Brian's defiance led others episode without some post-Survivor Series excitement, at least on least from the men. Then we had the NXT Women's Invasion for SmackDown Live. So we had two invasions. We had one on Raw and one on SmackDown. And then I believe it was doing the Natalya versus Charlotte Flair match. They came out here. Who was it? It was Ruben Riott, Sarah Logan, and Liv Morgan introduced themselves and kicked the crap out of who was it? Why didn't they kicked the crap out of Naomi. Becky Lynch ran over, tried to assist her Survivor Series teammate, but ended up just getting a door closed on her torso for her troubles. That looked brutal, by the way. I'm not gonna lie to you, that looked brutal. And they wasn't finished. They in the championship match between Charlotte and Natalya, who had a rematch for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I could have lied after this, but I didn't. I never knew. I was still streaming Batman Even Within. I spent about 2 hours and 8 minutes, so I spent half a SmackDown Live on that, basically. Because I started at 6 and I didn't end until almost 8:15, 8:20, so long time. 3-3 emerged for a beatdown with both participants. Liv Morgan and Ruby Roo stood tall at beating down the Queen. So we had some more NXT call-ups coming up. A rumor is that WWE is planning towards a Women's Royal Rumble. That's why they're calling up a lot of these NXT women so they could do a Women's Royal Rumble. A Women's Royal Rumble. Okay, that's something different. I don't know what to think of that. But how many women are going to be in the Royal Rumble? How many are we going to have in there? Maybe 10, 15, 20 women? You only got 10 to 15? I hope. Look, the only thing is I hope these women are from the Mae Young Classic. If they're from the Mae Young Classic, I would not. I would not be as disappointed if they're from the Mae Young Classic. I'm gonna listen to JD and see if he recognizes any women because I didn't. They're not Ember Moon. They're not Peyton Royce. They're not Billie Kay. Who are these women? I hope they're from the Mae Young Classic and we get more of them. Then it wouldn't make sense. Then we had a title match that wasn't. Thank God it wasn't, because number one, no one wants to see that. We just seen one of the best matches that Brock Lesnar had all year against AJ Styles. Now we're getting the failure. No. Thank goodness it didn't happen. AJ Styles just across the night said that he earned a lot of respect for his match against Brock. He still lost, but he wanted to do it again because he's been compared often to Rocky, and in Rocky 2 he won. So second time around, AJ Styles says he's going to beat Brock Lesnar. But unfortunately, that's going to be Roman Reigns, AJ. You're not going to beat Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns is going to beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 34. Unfortunately, AJ Styles. So don't get your hopes up. Maybe if you lose the championship to Shinsuke Nakamura after WrestleMania, then you go to Monday Night Raw. Man, maybe you can fight Brock Lesnar again. But no. That's Roman Reigns' job. They're doing it for Roman. Turns to Jinder Mahal. He's willing to fight the Mahal failure right now. Mahal trying to cut a subpar promo. No one cares. He cut a promo and then he sunned the Cringe Brothers down. to attack AJ Styles. It didn't happen at all. AJ Styles just wiped the floor with them, and then AJ Styles and Jinder Mahal had stood face to face, but via Titantron. Styles holding the WWE Championship, signaling that they will fight at Clash of the Champions. That was basically the major things that happened on this show. Are you excited for Jinder Mahal versus AJ Styles? Absolutely not. Do you want AJ Styles to win? Absolutely. AJ Styles should win, and AJ Styles should move on to someone more credible than the failure. Plenty of challenges. Slowly build towards Shinsuke Nakamura, who should win the Royal Rumble. He's my pick to win the Royal Rumble, but I think they might go with Roman Reigns though. But Shinsuke Nakamura, who should win the Royal Rumble, fight AJ Styles at WrestleMania 34. I want to see that in my main event of WrestleMania 34, but it's probably going to be the Universal Championship in the main event with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. So I'm gonna go home feeling great with Nakamura and Styles, but I'm gonna go home feeling down in the main event after Roman Reigns wins the Universal Championship and be crowned again, while 85,000 people, including me, boo him in the Superdome. Great job, Roman. Great job. What else happened on this show? We had tag team feud. Charles Benjamin get a win over Jey Uso in a one-on-one match. Good match. Enjoyed it. Then we had the Bludgeon Brothers. I believe this is Harper and Rowan. I believe. I don't know. Obliterated the Hype Bros. I don't even know who these guys are. They beat the Hype Bros last night in a decent SmackDown Live match. That left they neutralized Zack Ryder, who he wasn't even an illegal man. That left Mojo, who had no chance to win, in basically a 2-on-1 handicap match. Watch out, SmackDown. There's a bludgeon coming. I don't know who these guys are. I didn't even watch this match, so sorry about that, man. I don't know who these guys are. I really have no idea. This was a solid episode overall. The men's story ended up being more underwhelming than the options they teased, but certainly not bad. Much like all the excitement came from the women's division, with another invading trio cutting a path of destruction. Overall grade B-. I get a B- too. The Bludgeon Brothers. Who are the Bludgeon Brothers? I don't even know who these guys are. Wait, is that Harper and Rowan? God, hold on, y'all. I gotta see who these guys are. The Bludgeon Brothers. Jesus Christ, I don't know who you guys are. You know, cause I didn't watch SmackDown Live. I didn't watch this match. When I came on, it was almost time for the main event. I see the main event. I didn't see the main event, but I didn't see anything else. Alright, see. Come on, Google, help me out. Help me out a little bit. Yeah, Harper and Warren. Yeah, I figured that they was talking about something like that. They were debuting a new a new gimmick. I like this gimmick. It was a good match. They squashed the Hype Bros, and great showing for them. And I cannot wait to see what WWE does with them in the second division. Finally, Harper and Warren has something to do. It's about time. Thank you guys so much for joining me, man. I'm Cold Chain, man. Overall, decent episode of SmackDown Live. We'll see what they do next week with Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live, man. As we build towards Clash of Champions and whatever the Raw pay-per-view is. I have no idea what it is. Whatever it is. And later on in December. Last week of television for WWE in November, as we head in December, for December 4th and 5th of Raw and SmackDown Live will be in 2 weeks' time. I'm Cold Chain. I'll see you guys in some more videos today, man. I got a lot of stuff coming today, you guys, so stay tuned to the channel with live streams, all that good juicy stuff coming to the channel after I finish getting prepped up for my Thanksgiving stuff with my family. See you guys later on in the next video. Peace.